MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Fish have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
1 and 2.
And he misses there. 1-2. Guys, this was a team that looked shaky prior to the start of this winning streak. What's allowed them to get hot lately?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
So coming to the plate, Alejandro Cortez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
A ball and a strike. Cortez, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Back to him on the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Just getting started here in Philly. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's...
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Frazier stands at second with 2 gone. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Roll, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. One and 2. Here it is. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2-2. Here it is. So a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full. He set the payoff pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. His past line against Aaron Nola. He carries a batting average of .389. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hit back toward the mound, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 45.
Digging in, Peter O'Brien, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Here it comes on 0-2, and he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
3 runs already home here. The 3-2 one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Robbie Franks looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Franks is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Hit hard up the middle. Romine over to his left. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle. And they have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins lead this one 3-0. Garrett Richards gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string, and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
The ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Stepping up now, Andrew Romine. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. 3-2 pitch. Pitch popped up, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit, something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Franks giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Marlins 3 and the Phillies nothing. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Richards. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped in front of home plate. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And it's fouled away. Richards gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Williams racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping up to the plate, Alejandro Cortez. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Hernandez at second, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready now for the Marlins, Adam Frazier. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1 home. He is a heater in there for a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Nick Williams waits on deck. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Maikel Franco, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Williams leads off first with 1 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 0-2 home. That misses 1-2. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he can finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Andrew Knapp, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The 1-1 bends into the zone for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Richards comes set. Full count pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now bats.
And with one away,
the third
time for a
baseman,
quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Striding in once again, Brian Anderson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike three.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He
Now
fell
batting,
behind 2-0 to
first
start the
baseman,
at-bat.
Garrett
That's a pretty bad place to
Cooper.
be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he takes strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Now finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami, but they lead it 3-0. Now to the plate, Aaron Nola, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Cortez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
That evens it up 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Count is 2-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. O'Brien is there, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding in, Andrew Romine as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Richard steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie Franks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bruxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The pitcher, number 43.
Into the box now, Garrett Richards. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Rhys Hoskins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting, third baseman, Michael Franco.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a 2-out single there gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And you can see that the Phillies are right on top of the NL in that category. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Phillies strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Alejandro Cortez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Into the box, Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. On to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Number 61.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Adam Conley, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp, 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Andrew Knapp.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Two and 0. The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher,
Gene Segura will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that's in there for a strike. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, a dozen home runs, and 67 runs batted in. Now the 0-1. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Line drive to center field. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send him back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Andrew Romine, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, O'Brien. And that's the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. And now Bryce Harper, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Daniel De Los Santos takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Phillies, number 51.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch.
Good
take there to lay off the high fastball. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
3-2 the count.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Ready once again, Garrett Cooper. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 45.
Now batting, Peter O'Brien. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-2 one more time. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Robbie.
Digging in, Robbie Franks. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Steve Pearce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Steve Pearce.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Sandy Alcantara enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 22, Sandy Alcantara.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Rhys Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
2-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Alcantara has thrown a little over 110 innings so far and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now, Alejandro Cortez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Ready now, Adam Frazier. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to first. Hoskins has it, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rojas at second with 2 down. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. That's popped up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball. You get up to warm up in the 9th.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in, Keon Broxton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Shoots this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Andrew Knapp. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Roll. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Phillies, number 10, JT Realmuto.
And this is low, ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 23 homers and 89 runs batted in. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Nobody out, runner on first. That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Popped him up. Cooper over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Romine. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Cooper is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. 38th home run of the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. All even now at 4 apiece. Juan Nicasio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Peter O'Brien, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Robbie Franks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. This game's all tied at 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tayron Guerrero will head to the mound yet again as he'll be making his 90th appearance this season.
Number 56, Tayron Guerrero. Now playing right field and batting 9.
Now in the box, Nick Williams. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Nope. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Herrera is there. He's got it 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7.
Settling in now, Maikel Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Guerrero has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Odubel Herrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 37, Odubel Herrera.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there,
Now
but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in now, Andrew Knapp. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied at 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Alvarez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez. Now playing center field and batting 9.
Standing in, Rosell Herrera, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Williams racing back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Bounce to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Alejandro Cortez. He's 1-for-4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Two and two to Adam Frazier. Seared down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Robinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. Miami's out in front now, 5-4. Kelvin Herrera enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
Striding in to start the ninth, Shane Robinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1 out, nobody on. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Phillies down to their final out now. And that'll bring up Andrew Romine. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Philly down to their last strike, and it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to the right. Frazier has it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Miami Marlins came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Teheran Guerrero earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Kelvin Herrera hammers down the save, his 42nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.